You know, I'm not the biggest Dostoevsky fan. Okay, I actually think when it comes to Russian literature, Tolstoy is much better than Dostoevsky. And for by the way, and from Tolstoy's, I only read that of Ivan Ilyich. It's only like 20 pages, and Dostoevsky I read a lots of books, like few books, right? I think Dostoevsky is not a Christian. I see lots of people in YouTube saying Dostoevsky is Christianity, Dostoevsky about God. Okay, Ubermensch was Christian, like that. Especially people compare Dostoevsky to a guy like Friedrich Nietzsche, right? And before I talk about Friedrich Nietzsche, by the way, it's apple juice. I'm a very healthy guy. Okay, I'm looks maxing and health maxing. I take apple juice with no added sugar. There is no sugar. Sugar is poison. Okay, let me tell you that sugar is poison. That's some good apple juice. Let me tell you. So, what was I talking? Oh yeah, Dostoevsky and Nietzsche. So see, this Friedrich Nietzsche, he made a claim, a very huge claim, saying that someone is dead. Okay, I'm not going to go into detail who died. So Friedrich Nietzsche said, this person is dead, and now we have to make our own meaning. At least that's the way I got it, right? So people think that the Nietzsche was, enemy of this person, right? It could be. When he said this person is dead, he did not mean it like in a happy way or in a sad way. Of course, Nietzsche did not like this person. I would even go further to say he was more like an anti-theist, right? Kind of like Christopher Hitchens. Nietzsche is like Christopher Hitchens in 19th century. But Dostoevsky, I think Dostoevsky is more atheist than we realized, right? It's just what I think. By the way, don't mind the wall. It's dirty, and I know it's dirty. Why I think Dostoevsky is not a Christian or anything Dostoevsky is not a religious person. If you had read the books of this religion, you would know Dostoevsky is not. For me personally, I would think Dostoevsky is a very troubled man, right? I think he was a human. Like I think he wanted to, at least he wanted his characters or the people he wrote, like Rasnikov, Natasha, Philip Noah, or anybody, right? These two names came to my mind. I don't know why. I don't know why the fuck Natasha Philip Noah name came to my mind. I think he wrote characters who thinks way too much. They are in their head all the time. They self-sabotage. But they want to do good, Like for example, in The Idiot, Natasha Philip Noah, I'm probably pronouncing her name wrong. She is not a bad person, She's not a bad person, but she don't want to hurt other people. She think that she don't deserve a happy ending. I think at least that's what she think, right? When she gets close to a happy ending, she feel like what am I doing? I'm going to ruin this person too. Like in thinking that she already ruined the person. In that case, is Prince, right? So the Prince is useful idiot, right? And spoiler alert, he don't get a good ending as well. And even in Crime and Punishment, like Rasnikov, yes, he does have this Napoleon complex. Like he thinks, oh, you know what? If there is no the guy, you know, every great man, only great man has to do great things. You know, the society would not agree with great men. Yes, he do go out to kill the pawn broker, whatever. Yes, he committed a crime. But you know, like the thing is, he regretted it. You know, it was a mental torture to him. Even if he did not kill two people, or let's suppose he just killed one person, right? And he came back, but still it would have been a terrible thing for him, because he's conscious, you know, he's not a sociopath or a psychopath, he still feels. And this Sonia is the useful idiot in Crime and Punishment. You know, she's doing all the things, everything great, you know, trying to help everyone, trying to love everyone, the useful idiot. You know, you can, as you can see, the place is different because, you know, my fucking roommate came out from his room, and I'm not a very social person. It's feel weird to make videos in front of anybody. So yeah, now I'm holding my phone in my hand, but I still have the apple juice, but the cover is Pepsi. Fuck Pepsi. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, Rasnikov, Sonia, Dostoevsky, and yeah. Yeah, you know, I think Dostoevsky is an atheist, you know. I don't think he's a religious person. That's the video. The thing is, you know, I already had this. I was thinking, right? I was talking about it. Then my fucking roommate came. He ruined the video. If this video is not good, it's his fault. You know, it's his fault. You can see it's his fault. You know, not my fault. Anyway, you know, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I will upload this video or not. Maybe I'll do. Maybe I will do. But since I'm outside, and let me talk about something else as well. This Friedrich Nietzsche, this Armor Fetish, right? It's not very easy to live, you know, thinking that you will repeat this life for eternity, right? It's sometimes it's great, you know, but sometimes, you know, you will get that great moment, right? This Zarathustra happy hour. And after that happy hour, and you know, for us, the happy hour doesn't end like, okay, now it's done, right? For us, we always want to stay in the happy hour. For us, when it's kind of it's bad. So yeah, this is the video. Cheers. I'm not a big fan of Marvel, okay, but my mother bought me this t-shirt. She should have known I'm a fan of DC, but can you believe that woman don't know anything about me? Anyway, so cheers.